The vision for LifeCare is really to continue to grow. And that means in a lot of different areas. One is growing the therapy team. We have basically pods of therapists, if you will, that cover certain areas and certain regions, is to grow that, to make sure that we always have an ample amount of staff for our patients, as well as growing the patient platform as well. Hucu has supported that vision by bringing us together. It's made it pretty seamless for our marketing team to be able to talk to our admissions department when they're out in the field. That's what we've been using it for, and that's where we can kind of continue to grow. It's more on the demand, if you will. So if they're at a doctor's office or if they're at a referral source and they have a question for the admissions department, they can go through Hucu and we can actually talk about the patient because it's HIPAA compliant. That's really made us grow, and we will continue to grow through that. Our team's communication processes differentiate from other competitors. I would say I think Hucu separates us because when we have a new onboarded therapist that is kind of green and coming on board with us, immediately they're put into Hucu, which is bringing them kind of part of that team. They can immediately see their groups, like they can start to see their therapists, their supervisors, what have you, introducing themselves. They're immediately connected to our admissions team. They start to feel that building of the LifeCare communication right away, which is exactly one of our biggest points when we hire on people, is that LifeCare is big into communication. We want to know what's going on with you. We want to know what's going on with your patients. And we want to bring you in as a team. I can tell you that from working with therapy teams that work with other companies, they don't get that connection. Now, may that be a little bit of LifeCare and how we created our company, but I think Hucu only backs us up on that and really brings us together. Not only are they kind of coming in, we always call it the LifeCare family, but they really are joining in. And this is the platform that we're going to communicate with each other through. And I just feel like we get the information out so much quicker, especially right now with COVID issues. If a patient is sick, we can tell the entire team immediately that the patient is sick. But that in and of itself, being able to tell an entire team something right away, and then having them talk back and forth to each other, has really been wonderful. It's just an added bonus. So I just think the overall connection with the patients that we can, collaborate across teams, whether you're a speech therapist, OT, OTA, PT, PTA, plus our clinical director, we can all be on that one place to talk about a patient. So you can see just by our statistics that everybody is communicating, everybody is out there. So I think that is something that's really big in comparison to other competitors out there, is that they're not just working through like an EMR system or submitting their documentation, is that there's this back and forth. There's this person on the other side of who you're talking to. So it's just been great.